Hey everyone, in today's video I want to talk about all the gadgets that I travel with, what's in my laptop bag from a charging perspective, all the different cables, converters, all the fun stuff that I like to travel with. This is a video that I've been working on for almost a good amount of 5 to 7 years. Having been on the road quite a bit for work, I have now come to a point where I've kind of nailed down the wire composition. The devices that I use are fairly consistent. The type of devices are fairly consistent. So in this video, I will go through all the different things that I have in my laptop bag, and I don't like to travel without any of them. The moment something breaks within my setup, I have an Amazon order for replacement immediately. So all these devices and gadgets and wires that I will talk about are critical to when I step out for work, whether I am local or even if I'm flying or on a train, on Amtrak, Delta, whatever flight I'm taking. These are the things that I always have with me. Hope you enjoyed the video. So now let's get into the bag and see all the travel stuff that I carry, that I've written about, I introduced. Now let's open up the bag. Okay, so here is the bag. Four pockets, four main zip pockets. Let's open the main one. So this is the work surface laptop. We place it one end. We've got the Kindle that goes along with the work laptop. And let's see, this is the charging equipment charger for the work laptop, and also doubles up as my secondary USB-C charger if I need it. So that's all in the, there's more. So I've got my Surface mouse. That's all in the main pocket. So let's bring it into the main frame and the main video. We've got the Kindle, the Surface mouse, the RAV4, a very long USB-C cable, which also is a 90-degree angle. It's the 90-degree angle that really makes a huge difference for me. I just like it. The angle can be helpful on the charger end, the angle can be helpful on the laptop end. Either of those, it works. But it definitely makes a huge difference for me. So this is what's in my main pocket. Now getting to the other fun gadgets that I have. So this little pouch is my, anytime I get on board, anytime I get, whether it's a train or an airplane, I make sure that I have this pouch with me in my pocket and not in my laptop bag, because the laptop bag might be stored under the seat or placed up above. In either case, I always have my Bose pouch with me. This Bose pouch has my soundproof Bose earphones. It has a converter for the iPhone. So if I want to listen from the 3.5 mm to the Lightning, I can convert it. I also have this to Lightning converter because sometimes I also need to charge my phone and listen to music. Happens a lot, more frequently than I would like to admit it. So I have this, and then I have a really tiny cable to charge the Bose. So all these things, they're always in my pocket when I'm sitting down on my flight. So the Delta screen has the USB port, and then I can connect it. So this end of the Bose is always very close to the USB port on the Delta flight. So it works great for me. So this is all the stuff that I have in my Bose pouch. And the moment I get on a plane, the Bose pouch and the next cable that I will show you is something that I always sit with on my seat. So Bose, and the other one is this multi-utility 3-in-1 USB charging cable. So it's got the micro USB that can be plugged into the Lightning, or if I want a USB-C. I don't have that many USB-C devices, but if I need it, I have this. But the micro USB for charging the Kindle if I need it, to Lightning for the phone, works great. So these two things, anytime I sit on a plane, I take them out of my laptop bag. I keep these on me, and the laptop bag can be under the seat or up above, doesn't really matter. So this is the other fun gadgets. Let's see, what else do I have? What's standard? Let's talk about what's standard. So this is where I have all the fun stuff. I'll link the bag. It's a zip bag. I link it on Amazon. This is where I have all my extra stuff that I need. So let's see, how do we do this? Let's start from left to right. Got my Apple charging for the iPhone and the Apple Watch. I've got a spare Apple Watch charger because sometimes I just need it. Sometimes I'm in a car and I haven't charged my watch, so I just plug it into the car. I have a spare dongle for this just because. I have a car charger, one of these old school ones. Haven't really used them. Got a spare battery just in case. And I've got a pen drive, a very tiny pen drive that I keep. Again, haven't used it a lot, but I have it. This is an interesting gadget that I have, but again, I haven't used it a lot. This is a data blocker. So before I use any of the public USB ports, I can plug in my device on this end and I plug in this into the USB port. That way, theoretically, it's supposed to block anything else other than the connectivity that I want. Can't configure it, it's out of the box. This is what it is. I haven't really used it. This is my charging, this is my battery for when I'm in the hotel room to power this. So very sleek, white. I like the white colors that go along with this. So I've got these two things. Uh, okay, making sure all the cameras capture it. So I've got these two, and then I have two sets of wires. These are both USB-C to Lightning. And the reason I have two of them is I really like very long wires when I'm sitting in the hotel room because for whatever reason, the hotel room charging port to the bed, it's a long distance. And when I'm using my phone and I have to charge it, I want to make sure that I can be comfortable. I don't want to be like tight and trying to get myself in a comfortable position. So the really long lightning cable comes in handy. I also have a second one, which is a small one. It acts as a spare. Sometimes it's just more convenient to have the smaller one as well. So these two cables. This is my iPhone MagSafe iPhone charger. This is the MagSafe iPhone charger. It's an Anchor one. I'm not a big fan of it because the magnet's not very strong compared to the ones that come from Apple itself. The Apple ones have a very strong magnet. This one not as much. But what I do like is the fact that it has USB-C charging, and I can see how much battery I have left, which the Apple ones do not allow. So what this does is because of the USB-C charging, I can sometimes try charging other devices if I need to. So I have the USB-C cable that I have connected here. I can plug it in here and I can charge other devices as well. So it's got its pros compared to the Apple ones, but it also has a big negative. The main purpose of this was MagSafe, and it's not really that good as a powerful magnet. So if I put it on the phone, put it in my pocket, sometimes this magnet just the charger just comes off. Not very helpful, but I still have it. I have the micro SD card reader. The reason I have this, and I have two of these, no particular reason, because I get them with every micro SD card that I have. My drone, when I'm traveling with my drone uses the micro SD. So every now and then it helps to have this just in case. Um, I also have an Insta360. Now the Insta360 also uses micro SD. So in either cases, having this does help every now and then when I need to use a regular port to read these cards. Let's look in the zip. This is another spare cable. I don't really need this. It's just I got it with something and I just put it in the bag. It's just there. I don't really particularly need it because I already have two of them. Um, this is another super helpful tiny little device. As I said, I use micro SD cards a lot, whether it's the Insta360 or my drone. This allows me to put in the micro SD card in the Anchor device, use USB-C to connect it to my laptop, my personal laptop, which is an Asus laptop, and or any other laptop. So if I want to quickly move data from the Insta360 or the drone, this really helps. So these things come in handy for some very specific reasons, and that's why I like having them now. So that's kind of what's in the bag. One of the reasons that I opted for this particular bag is because I want to have this in my laptop, and that means that it cannot be a hefty pouch or a hard top pouch because then it just bulks up the laptop bag. So this is what's all in on this. Maybe let's leave it like this for the photo op, I guess. Let's see what else do we have. Super helpful, very old, but still super helpful. 4 USB chargers, 2 power extenders, and what I like about this is again how sleek it is. Now, one, it is sleek, and two, the wire is fairly long, so I can have it in conference rooms. One of the big reasons I got this was mostly because of conference rooms where we have a lot of people sitting in the room. Most of the ports are either taken, the power ports are taken, or we need extra ones, so I can just use mine, plug it in the wall, have an extender, use my laptop charger. Co-workers can use it, clients can use it. So this has come in handy more than once. And I like the fact that it's sleek, so it just stays within my laptop bag. Um, this thing has been, this is another one of those super helpful things that I have. It's a USB-C dock extender. And with my Surface Pro or my work laptop, this has been super helpful. But the Surface Pro does not come with, does it come with an HDMI? No, I don't think it comes with an HDMI. It doesn't come with an HDMI, it doesn't have a VGA. So this little extender takes care of those problems. And again, small wire, very sleek design. It is from HP. I think I got it from one of my previous uh, roles that I did, and super helpful. I think that is primarily most of the important stuff that I have. Uh, let's see what's in my bag. So this is the Insta360. I don't typically carry this in the laptop bag. This is because we were in Hawaii and I had my laptop bag in on me. So I left the Insta360 in my laptop bag. But this isn't typically in my laptop bag when I'm traveling. Uh, but yeah, this is the Insta360. I have this. It's a MagSafe stand for the iPhone. It's not a charger. It's just simply a stand. So sometimes, every now and then, when I'm in the hotel room, I'm doing a FaceTime with my family, and I'm walking around. I just use this, stick the phone, plop it on the side table, and then my hands are free. So I have this again, tiny little thing. I think it can charge, but I've never really tried it. It's a USB-C, but I don't use it for charging. Gosh, I think I this is a relic from the past. I think I've had this with me for as long as I can remember as traveling. So almost 8 or 9 years I've had this. It's a relic from the past because let's see if the cameras can capture it. It's a palm. Maybe this camera will capture it. It's a palm charger, USB charger. So when I'm on the flight, I use this. The pins fold, and so it's not sharp. It just stays in the bag. So that's the reason I like it. I think the one that I'm going to link in the blog post is going to be an Anchor one because I don't think you get these anymore. The Anchor ones, if and when I lose this or it stops working, the Anchor one is the one that I'm going to buy. So when I'm charging my phone or my Kindle on my flight, this is the sleek setup that I have. The wire to charge my phone, the Kindle, and this is the power source for it. I think that's primarily it. I think I don't have any other gadgets that I want to have with me all the time. This is it. This is my travel kit, um, and fits within my laptop bag. Sometimes the laptop bag does get bloated, but it's just the cost of being prepared. And I really like my devices to be charged with me, on me the whole time. So if you enjoyed the video, hit like, subscribe, do read the blog post. It has all the links of what these devices are, what the purpose is, and you have Amazon links for all these devices. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate it.